Well, at this rate, you're probably going to be close to the next question mark.
We are. But we can go back and do that graveyard. Because that's the only quest in the area. Or we can wait for the event zone to show up. Because it's just not there for some reason. And like event zones are almost
rat?
equally.
It's like a porcupine.
Yep.
Yep. But a rat. So it's
Porcupine.
very minorly different.
Well, Stitch,
Oh, hey,
Stitch
level
great
113.
cloak.
That's the
That did
most
it.
boring cloak I've ever
I'm
seen. It's
almost
just
there.
brown.
The cloak of brown.
Gara?
Oh, dude. Unrelated, but I was looking into
Well, that pet looks
transmogrification.
cool.
Yeah, he does. So I was looking into transmogrification. Like what things you can put on what. And so you could put two-handed stave skins on warrior weapons. So I...
Oh shit,
for
that's a hunter pet. That's really cool.
Yeah.
So for a moment, my warrior was dual-wielding a pair of those basic staves that, like, every mage starts with.
Ooh, they're gonna hang someone.
Ooh!
Well, don't sound so excited.
Am I interfering? Am I in the way? Am I in the way?
You will be
Am I in the way?
hereby tried for
Keep
Am I
that
in
up
the
and
way?
you'll be hanged.
A
Am I in the way?
stranger approaches. Oh, how I loathe interruptions. What is your business?
Can't you
here,
see that we're busy
Commander?
here, mage? I
What's the
assume
business?
you have a reason for interrupting this trial. So, you wish to speak with the accused. I see no reason why not,
I'll prevent this
Be
execution
quick
with
about it.
dance.
though I will not have our trial delayed. This woman will answer for her fate of our village.
Yes. Move along.
Look, Okay,
These witches
speak
are
Lucy
going to burn
Waycraft.
themselves. More interruptions. What is it this time?
It's dance.
Constable Framer, I order you to release the Lady Waycrest into my custody.
Miss Waycrest stands accused of witchcraft. We will not turn her over unless she is absolved of this crime.
There is no time to argue. If you refuse to stand aside, we'll take her by force.
You will do no such thing, Marshal. I order you to stand down.
Ordering people to stand down from saving you from your own execution is a ballsy move.
Yeah. Okay, you guys are all dancing. That's funny. All right. So, Lucille Waycrest. You've arrived at a strange time, Mainlander. What is your business here? I'm here to rescue you? Rescue? And do you plan on cutting down these villagers to free
How
me
can
as
I
well? No. If you wish to help, you'll need to help me out with the Marshal. While their accusations are misplaced, these are still my people, and I will not have them harmed to save me some discomfort. Some discomfort? What? They're gonna kill you. I will let them have their trial, and prove to them my innocence. However, I fear that the Marshal may take matters into his own
A steady
hands,
tiller prevails.
and I'm a bit tied up here. See if you can convince him to let this trial run its course.
They're also like, do you plan on cutting them all down too? It's like, nah, I can turn into an elk and you can ride me. You can just run away real quick and then this is over.
Okay,
Oh, hey,
so
flight
this is
path.
the Marshal.
Yeah, I forgot to grab
Look
that.
at how buff these horses are. They're nicely modeled right now. Look at their eyes. So bead-like.
Why, thank you.
How do you quickly drop stuff from your inventory?
You can drag it out of your
do you
bag.
need to drop
Out of
something?
your bag.
Wait,
or you
are
can
you guys
sell
Oh.
stuff?
What? Yeah,
I've
you
just got
guys
too
are-
much.
just
getting the
sell it
flight
to
now.
You
Nemo.
should usually just sell stuff.
Oh,
Batbeard,
sell it
I've,
to you.
yeah, I've got the
He has vendors on his mount.
yeah.
If
That'll
you
do.
So they're vendors. If it has a gold coin on the actual icon of the item, then it's vendor trash that you just
Yep.
sell for money. And that's its purpose.
You should
So de-
probably. It might be kind of inconvenient, seeing as you've never done it before, but you should look up mods for this game and see if any of them suit your taste. Some of them will tell you, like, what's worth keeping, what's worth selling. Some will also just auto-sell all the gray items for you, which is really nice.
And if you can't sell something, it's
Might
probably
take a
because
moment.
it's
Wish to
something that
buy?
came with your
Trade?
character or something. And you should drop those.
Yep.
All right. So we're
Usually.
gonna speak with the marshal.
Probably, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm waiting for Batbeard to finish selling, and I'll come over and read it. Or Keith can, I
okay.
guess.
I'll get more later. That's
It's not
good
like
for right now.
it's not like I'm not on this mount often. All right.
The battle awaits.
So Lady Waycrest has asked that you convince me to let her stand trial. I think she underestimates the danger of this situation. Land is dangerous. We should not dally here any longer than necessary. Woods advise. The sooner I can return Lady Waycrest to High Road Gate, the better. But I will honor her wishes, if we can assure her safety. There are dark things happening in these lands that you don't fully understand. If we must dally, then there are measures that need to be taken. First, the wildlife here can serve as eyes to dark powers. Kill them.
They can serve as dark eyes? That means that we could be killing unaffected animals.
Well, I mean, it's mostly the birds. Anyway,
It's like Dark Crystal.
there's more to worry about
Everything's
in these woods
always
than
like Dark
simple
Crystal.
beasts. Our enemy employs constructs of wicker and bone that can rip a man apart. Fortunately for us, these constructs are not very perceptive. Take these traps and set them up throughout the woods behind us. Our enemies do seek to ambush us here. At least these will slow down their minions.
Glory to House Waycrest.
All right. Traps. Can I set traps as a... Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Set them as a
That's a weird sight.
deer. Yeah. There we go.
Did you need to sell more stuff, Batbeard?
No, I got quite a bit while you were reading that.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That would do it. Yeah, I'll just try and stay on my mount as much as possible and you guys can sell. Or just yell at me if you need to.
I don't want to
Yeah,
spoil anything, but I was going through like the graphic novels that are the backstory to Dark Crystal.
Uh-huh.
And Shell might be interested in finding out that they made a bard integral to the entire backstory of that universe.
Haha. Fun. Well, there always has to be the storytellers.
So I was reading a book kind of in the sort of same vein. A book called Kings of the Wild. And it's about effectively a D&D party that is retired. And have all gone off on their own separate ways. And the party was talking about their many, many bards. Because unilaterally they'd always die before they made it home. So they eventually pick up an undead bard and they're like, it was meant to be!
An undead bard?
Yeah, a bard that was, I guess, bitten by a phoenix or something? So he couldn't die?
Oh.
Yeah. So he just kind of turned into a mummy man.
Ew.
And, yeah, can't die. So they're like, he can't die, he'll outlive us all! Yes! It was a good book. I mean, kind of bad. A little bit too much plot armor, but at the same time, oh well.
Hey!
Except the bards. More or less true to the experience of my other D&D campaign, where it was just the entire party was just struggling every day to keep the bard from dying.
I actually want to play that as a semi-joke campaign where I'm not the DM or something, where my character is designed to die every session.
In our case, the bard was just an idiot. Like, he's just so stupid. So it was like he was on a mission to die every episode. And we had to fix that.
We must drive out the darkness.
Okay. Woods advise. Not a beast in sight. Good. If the foes of this land must not find us here in the open. Good. Those traps should alert us in case anything tries to sneak up on us through the woods. You have bought us a modicum of safety, Demon Hunter.
We must have bought us some time, Mainlander. Let's just hope that these villagers truly mean no harm to the
Hail,
Lady
traveler.
Waycrest. Constable, you may continue
I suppose
this.
I'll come back here. I was just waylaid by some
At
wolves.
last, let's get on with it.
They might still be pursuing me.
Has Miss Waycrest determined how she wishes to be tested?
Hey, he's back with the cool pet. He's returned.
Oh, the
Honor.
That's a cool, like, ghost wolf thing. Michelle?
He's a ghost,
Well,
but he still
I'm
has
listening to the
fleas.
Ah.
Okay. Lucia Waycrest. Witchcraft has long lived in the superstitions of the people here. It is only recently that some of these superstitions have become reality. According to tradition,
Keep your
one
sails
who is
true.
tried for witchcraft is allowed to choose the means by which they are tested from among the requests of her peers. The villagers here no doubt have some strange beliefs of what witches can and cannot do. Speak with them, and see what we can do to prove my innocence. Question 5 of Fletcher's Hollow villagers. Oh, so are they going to do the whole, should we try burning her, or throwing her in the water?
Throw her in the
or-
water. If she floats, she's a witch. If she sinks, she's a witch.
Don't get many
Well,
travelers
the sad
here.
part is if she sinks, she's human. It's well, then who's gonna fetch her out?
Okay.
That
How can
woman
you-
brought evil into our town. She must be made to pay.
How can you prove someone's not a witch?
I've heard that a witch's flesh is impervious to flame. That's why we hang them when they're found guilty. If you convince me, put a torch to her.
Huh.
What a great plan.
Business.
Cursed,
Yep.
and I'll mind mine.
Something must be done to stop the curse in our village. Surely killing the witch who cast the spell would break it. Okay, how can you prove someone is not a witch? I'm not sure. There is a rumor that a witch would never sick up? Since their belly is constantly emptied by the dark spirits living within her. I'm not sure how you could prove that, though. What, giving her poison, or what?
Poison.
Okay.
I've
Who
never
wants-
seen a real witch before. Isn't this exciting? How can you prove someone's not a witch? I heard a story a while back that there was a witch who lived in the swamp. And the way the villagers found out was because the blood flies they wouldn't go near her. They bit everyone else, but wouldn't bite her. They say it was because a witch's blood is so foul that not even a blood fly will touch it.
Even rotten
Does that
crops
make me a
regrow.
witch, Wander?
Even rotten
Yep.
crops regrow.
Whenever we go on
Be right
walks,
back, guys.
he
Gotta
gets
go burn shell.
Huh?
What?
Whenever we go on walks, he gets bitten by several insects, and I'm not touched at all.
Like,
So,
I just soak up all the bug bites.
I've heard it's affected by a bunch of weird things, like whether you
Trust
eat
bar
bananas
stands
and shit.
firm.
Oh,
or some people have said, oh, blood type and stuff, but it's like, I don't know about that. I'm AB and he's
Glory
A.
to
I
House
think
of
A is
Waycrest.
supposed to be
At the
delectable.
very least, mosquitoes are attracted to really specific things.
well, I'm damn
Okay.
sexy to a mosquito then.
Lucille. Okay.
I'm too sexy for my blood.
Ugh.
Well, those are certainly some interesting beliefs. I think it's safe to rule out the fire and drowning, don't you think? Looks like that leaves us with 3 tests. Are we really gonna unleash mosquitoes on her?
Yep.
Can't we just cast holy spells on her?
Okay, so I'm sorry you seem to have been put in the middle of this. These are really good people, but times have been trying as of late. So we can do... Wait, can we do all 3 of these, or are we
Yeah, I
supposed to
think we can do
investigate
all
all
3.
3?
Yeah.
A pungent solution. The first test should be simple enough. While I may not do so often, I'm certainly capable of crying. Though, to be honest, I've never had to cry on cue. Maybe you could help me with that, though. Nearby
Punch her in the gut.
is an onion field that belonged to one of the local farmers. It's abandoned, and most of it's dried up by now, but you might be able to find one onion ripe enough in here to cause some tears. Okay, collect a juicy
thinking-
onion.
I'm just thinking of the episode of Futurama where everyone just starts punching Fry to make him cry
Oh.
out the prince. Or cry out that king or emperor
man.
he drank.
Once bitten,
Main
twice
man
shy.
there, eh?
I'm all too familiar with the blood
May
fly's
blight fall
bite.
upon the coven.
We've had them all over the fields surrounding Waycrest Manor. Though I'm loath to subject myself to them on purpose. If it will help convince these people, I'm willing to deal with that nuisance. Find a jar and collect as many blood flies as you can. They are common in these parts, and shouldn't be too hard to find. Okay. Find an empty jar and then use it to capture blood flies. Then, harmful if swallowed. The last test I'm not looking forward to, but it's certainly better than being set on fire. They say that a witch can't get sick. We will have to prove to them that I can. A venom comes from the sorrelists nearby that is used by our healers when a child swallows something they shouldn't. When ingested, it will make you immediately ill, emptying the contents of your stomach. You need several of their venom glands to be able to get enough venom for an appropriate dose. Removing them intact may prove difficult. Okay, collect 5 glands.
Kill them with knives.
I love the juxtaposition of that. I'm too sexy for my blood. Those are some interesting beliefs.
Yes, the timing was incredible. Oh,
Another quest lady.
things chased me. Yeah, I was going over to the quest lady and everything came after me. Stop it.
I'm gonna collect all the flies.
Oh, get the quest first, Shell.
Whoop. Oh,
There's a quest over here.
okay,
Oh,
fine.
hello
lady.
there. Sorry, we don't get many Banelanders in these parts. This plot was my husband Sam's farm. He used to tend the onion fields every day before the curse befell the Glenbrook and took him with it. With my husband gone, this farm is all we have left. These quill rats are making sure I don't get even that. I'd hate to bother a perfect stranger, but could you help quell this infestation?
Okay. Kill 6 territorial quill rats.
I will quell your quills.
The quiller
Ew.
quells.
I'm able to skin wolves as a deer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just biting the flesh off.
Yeah.
Num 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 num. Just
Carving it off with
Yeah, you just-
my antlers.
you just bite it and peel.
Yeah.
Sharp tug, you're good.
Yeah.
That is a shriveled onion.
Yeah, it takes
That
a couple
is a shriveled onion.
or can.
Thank you, Death Knight. Maybe in reviving these fields, I can bring a bit of Sam's goodness back to this accursed land.
That was a very quick
Farmed
quest.
onions. There's nothing good about onions.
What's wrong
I
with
love
onions?
onions.
Onions are great.
Onions
Why are
are
you
awesome.
so wrong?
Satan's fruit.
No, it's also not a fruit.
I know. I just don't like onions on their own.
I like
ever.
onions on basically everything.
I like them in small quantities when I don't notice them.
Every recipe I ever learned, I think, involved onions or garlic.
Did you?
I still haven't found a juicy onion.
You learned how to cook with Shrek. Gotcha.
Hey,
I learned how to cook in a pot.
Satan's fruit is
a
the
lot of my
durian.
favorite recipes involve
Got it.
onions. So, I like the stroganoff that I always make. Okay, I need to stop fighting these quills.
Oh god.
So many iguanas.
We gotta buy a durian at some point and just see if you can cook one and not have it suck.
I don't want to, but then the smell will be in the house.
We could do it outside.
Barbecue durian.
Wait, durian?
Gotta be a thing.
I mean, you can grill any fruit technically.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, just like, if we all do end up living in like a similar location at some point, it'd be great to just do small,
Potlucks.
well, not potlucks.
Bizarre, confusing cooking show.
Yeah,
Let's just make something up. I'm gonna just take this onion and rub it.
bird PBS.
I've always wanted to make a blooming onion all on my own. Like, it's pretty...
I want to
Oh,
take this one
greetings,
onion and make it
Outlander.
like 5,000 calories.
Fair winds.
Well, okay. So, I just like the preparation when it comes to, slicing it just so that you have all the little petals, I suppose you would call
Yeah.
them.
I just
And
always looked at that and I was like, how did they do that to an onion? I'll be
I've
like
got a
Outback or
many
something, and it'll be like,
travelers
by the way, this one onion's gonna be like 6,000 calories. I'm like, it's an onion. How'd
Well,
you-
that's just because it's fried with batter and stuff.
Yeah, but it's so much.
I've got a slicer and I've actually made one at
Yeah.
home. Like
Cool.
it's pretty neat. Like you can actually use pork rinds and it comes out pretty crispy. And it's low calorie?
I know that there are
Those are
some
quick
people that
quests.
have the air dryers or the air fryers. Yeah, why did I
What-
say air dryer? Okay.
The hair fryer.
Pungent solution. Have you had any luck with the onion field? Onion? Great, you found one. I was worried that there wouldn't be much left growing on that farm. The people of Drustvar could learn a thing or two from that hardy onion. Oh, okay. Once bitten, twice shy. Well done. With this many blood flies, at
What
least
your
one is
business
bound
with
to
House
bite.
Waycrest?
I'm going to get
Uh,
all the diseases.
And is the deed done? Intact venom glands. Good. This toxin should have the desired effect. Gah, I can't believe I'm even going to go through with this. The burden of proof. I think we have everything we need to conduct 3 of the villagers' tests. Let us hope this is enough to convince them. I'm sure Constable Framer is chomping at the bit to proceed with this trial, and I would prefer that you were the one to administer the tests. I may not know you that well, but I trust you further than the constable. Speak with him when you're ready to begin. And do me a favor, make this quick.
I'm missing a couple of venom glands.
The
You guys
cow.
gotta kill those
Are you
too
just
fast.
finished?
They
I'm
despawn. They have to
becoming
be fresh.
impatient.
Oh, are the lizards despawning?
Okay,
Well,
well,
the
we
glands
can-
despawn rather quickly.
I'll get to killing.
Death to
Yeah.
iguaners.
The good thing is that we just have to speak with the constable to
Actually,
get
while
the
you
next
do
part
that,
of
I gotta
going.
go grab a thing. I'll be back.
Okay.
Did you find a resource to mine?
No. Turns out I don't have the associated
get
skill
many
for
travelers
mining
here.
here.
For
So-
mining in the expansion, or what?
Yeah, so they changed how
Oh, you're like
skills work.
leaving.
Yeah, I'll be right back. It doesn't take too long. And I can always catch up if you guys just read it. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so the way it works now is, if it's a gathering skill, as it levels up over the course of the expansion, you actually gather more and more.
Huh.
Which is really interesting. And I had no idea about that, but effectively you can, you like gain more ore, and so I like mined one node and got 1 ore, and I'm like, that doesn't seem right. That seems very wrong. And yeah, apparently I just forgot to pick up the associated training.
Okay, do you have enough glands,
I've
Batbeard?
got 3 of 5. For some reason, like, you guys are finding this stuff way quicker than me.
Remember, if we kill something, you can still loot it, so keep an eye out for, like, glittering corpses, because you might just be straight up, like, missing.
No,
I was gonna say, are there even more
sometimes
lizards?
it doesn't spawn the item on the creature.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just getting
there's also
unlucky.
that.
Oh, just RNG.
Yeah, RNG is kind of miserable.
There were some quests where I just had to abandon them because after half an hour to an hour of grinding several monsters, it's just like, wait a minute,
Keep
where's
him
the
warm, I
creature?
hope.
Also, I don't like the term grinding. It should be like slaying.
Steer
There we
clear.
go. Slaying
the
creatures.
joke they went with. If
What
you
joke?
kill these guys and rip out their meat, you get a thick paleo steak.
Yep.
What can I do for you?
Ooh. Estuarine snail.
In a
Yeah, it's
world
4 or
of gimmick
5.
diets,
Look always to
paleo
the sea.
diet reigns supreme for some reason.
It kind of makes sense. Like, humans were not designed to eat carbs for the most part. And, like, depending on where you're, like, ethnically
Or milk.
from eating, yeah. Eating a lot of
There's
bread or
no
drinking
more
a lot of
lizards.
milk is actually really bad for you.
Lord Admiral's favour.
We've
friend.
actually killed all the lizards.
I've had the experience of just realizing, oh, all of that weird Soylent shit's going bad. Because there was just so much of it in the house. And then it went bad because the guy who ordered it all was just not actually using it. But kept ordering
Oh,
it
soy.
or stayed subscribed to it, but wasn't actually drinking the
Oh, a
soy.
subscription system for food just never seems like a good idea to me.
Oh, here's another one.
There's a whole bank of lizards down here. Murder the lizards, murder the lizards.
Okay, please have it. Didn't have.
No? Okay. We'll have to find more. Oh, yeah.
Babby,
Okay, I'm
come over
joining
here.
you down here.
Keith
There's so
did
many
find a
lizards
whole
here.
bunch.
There's so many lizards.
Sorry for the holdup, but RNG just does not smile on me today.
Hopefully this one yields 2.
Okay, there we go.
Or however many you needed. Was it
I'm
2?
back.
Just one. Just need one.
Just need one?
Plenty of time, apparently. I'll
Yeah, the
kill-
game's being like next level douchey right now.
And I really
I'm
thought
getting-
that there would be some of these quests where we would have shared progress for collecting things. But I suppose it doesn't go that way.
We have
not
had shared
for
progress
items.
Okay,
for
got
certain
it.
Things.
That's
There you
it.
go. Good.
Like we had shared progress when we were like setting up traps and talking to villagers and stuff like that, making them hilariously short. Like reading about them takes longer than completing the quest.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Ooh,
I've got
that person
herbalism,
has
and now
a...
I'm finding most of the herbalism-related things are inside rocks. Questionable. It seems like their
Herbs
QA
and
has
herbs.
dropped over the years.
Oh, I'm not standing on the side of this. Do you guys see this?
I mean, I think they're making
no.
every expansion faster and faster.
I'm hovering in the air right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So you are. Sorry, I thought you kind of matched the NPCs for a second, though I really just wasn't paying enough attention.
Do you feel ripped off, Batbeard, that you're a frost mage, but I'm the one that has the walk on frozen water ability?
Yeah, that does make me feel sad.
I'm not even a frost death knight, which is a thing.
Okay, so you're gonna read for Henry Framer?
Batbeard.
He hit it.
What?
He's talking right now.
Oh, you
Oh.
clicked on it? Oh, we just got here.
I've important
Right.
work to do. Finally, the trial can commence. As is customary, the Lady Waycrest has chosen the tests she will undergo to prove her innocence of the accused crime of
He's walking
witchcraft.
back this way.
She has selected this mainlander to administer the tests. An unusual choice, but as a show of good faith, I will allow it. The first test will be the shedding of tears. Let it be known that Miss
What is your
Waycrest
business here,
shed
mage?
Not one
Hold on.
tear
That's it?
during this entire
The rest of
He's
us are
still
still in the
talking.
cutscene. Yeah.
Is the
Yeah, he's still
accused
talking.
even capable of weeping? Show us, that we may pass our judgment.
Go ahead, Mainlander. Show them.
Okay, so we're all in the first test given?
Yeah, I just need to talk with Lucille.
Yeah,
that
we
alright?
should sync that up.
I just said go.
Cut
'cause I didn't
onions.
realize what we were doing.
Yeah, okay,
I thought we were
so...
waiting for the stuff to play for Batbeard so that we could then read his dialogue or something.
No, he jumped the gun.
And now I'm at that we're supposed to make onions
Okay.
happen.
Okay, so we'll do first test, and then we'll sync it up on test number 2.
She's crying? Witches can't do that, can they?
Calm down, calm down. There may still be trickery afoot. We will continue with the trial. The second test will be the stinging of insects. It is well known that even the voracious bloodfly will not taste of a witch's vile blood. Release the flies. then watch as they scatter from her bewitched flesh.
Don't worry about me. I can handle a few bug bites.
Are we ready for second test?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Let's everyone release the flies.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Oh! Oh! That stings.
The bugs don't seem to be avoiding her. If anything, they're biting more than usual.
Interesting, but hardly conclusive. Let us move on to the final test, the purging of the viscera. It is well known that a witch's power is fueled not by food, but by consuming the souls of her victims. Her insides are an empty husk. Are you prepared to prove otherwise, Miss Waycrest?
Indeed, I shall. The venom, Mainlander.
Okay, let's administer the venom.
Oh, I don't feel so.
Oh.
Sick!
Ugh.
That's
Right
impossible.
on his foot.
Maybe she's not a witch after all.
Good day to you.
What of our village?
Quiet! I will be the one passing judgment here. I remain unconvinced. This still does not explain the happenings at Fletcher's Hollow.
What? After all I just went through?
Tests or no, you will only be absolved once we uncover the truth of what happened to our village.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mainlander, but I may have to ask another favor.
Where do they find out that we can walk on water?
Drustvar stands firm.
Or I can shoot eye beams.
Or turn into a demon?
It's
That
true.
didn't turn out as expected. It appears that my absolution may truly be in your hands.
A steady tiller prevails.
Oh, you're deciding.
Yeah.
I was like,
deciding
did I
on-
miss something?
Yeah, we're all in a
Okay.
cutscene where we're fighting Illidan right now.
Oh. But
The
he
curse-
died last expansion.
The curse
back
of
again,
Fletcher's
again.
Hollow.
Oh. Well, I mean, he's consistent.
It's obvious the constable won't be swayed until we
Hail,
discover what
traveller.
happened at Fletcher's Hollow. I know very little myself, only that the village has been overrun by monstrous creatures. I must ask that you travel there on my stead to try to uncover what befell the village. I'm sure the Marshal Reed will prevent the constable from harming me while you're away. Do this for me, and I will help you as I can. Speak with Evelyn Pear.